There's a bank. When I go there, I notice that there is usually there's usually an armed guard standing at the door, um, or standing somewhere on the property. It's quite visible. And I'm making that point because I just got some news. Actually, I got it yesterday, I think. But anyway, there's a user on Facebook, and he's the owner of American Spirit Firearms. He posted that Bank of America froze his business account. His name is Joe Sorockman. He says the Bank of America froze his account after people at the bank, people, that's giving them too much credit. After people at the bank decided he shouldn't be allowed to sell guns on the internet. Okay, first of all, who the fuck are they to make that decision? According to news from around the web, this isn't the first time that Bank of Nazis has targeted one of its customers for being involved in the firearms industry. And I'm reading from a site from around the web. It says, in fact, earlier this year, Macmillan Group International, who had been banking with Bank of America Nazis for 12 years, was told that their business was no longer welcome after they started manufacturing firearms. I propose that every American citizen get the necessary license and permits, and we all start manufacturing firearms. That way we can put Bank of America out of this country. How about that? Yeah. Since the Nazis, Hitler and Stalin sympathizers who run the Bank of America Nazis regime seem to have this thing of freezing the accounts and closing the accounts of American firearms dealers. If we all become firearms dealers, we can effectively shut Bank of America Nazis down. It's so simple. It'd be a really easy checkmate. And conversely, you can just walk into the bank, very politely request your money, explain to them why you're taking it out. No, you know what? Request it first, shut your account down, and before you leave, with a smile, explain to them your feelings about Nazis who absolutely hate the fact that Americans have the right to defend themselves, and leave. Operations Director Kelly McMillan also used Facebook to warn its customers what was happening. Sorockman, who has all the proper federal licensing, says he was told by Bank of America management that the reason his deposits were being held for review, the money that he's lawfully and legally earning by making sales of his legally manufactured firearms over the internet is being held hostage by Bank of America Nazis. He says that a manager at the bank told him that it's because Bank of America feels that he should not be selling guns and parts on the internet. American citizens feel that Bank of America should not be operating in this country. Sorockman claims that his 2/3 of his deposits have been held for over 2 weeks, making it impossible for his small business to operate effectively. His full Facebook post can be read here, and I'll put the link to his Facebook post. Of course, I don't know how long the post will stay there. People, they post stuff on Facebook and delete it all the time, so you click on it and read it while the link is still viable. Anyway, I just had to share that. And quite frankly, he needs to sue them. I would have such a good time suing them. Come on. I don't trust Bank of America Nazis. Okay, Bank of America I don't trust them. Not with my money, I don't. There are other banks, that aren't pro-Nazi in this country where you can do business at, and Bank of America is not it. It's unbelievable. All American citizens need to pull out of that damn bank. Let's get out of it. Let's go in, tell them you don't want to do business with Nazis and individuals who clearly hate American citizens and their rights. Give me my money, close my damn account, and adios. I had to share that. on Survive, on this episode of Survive the Madness. Bank of America is clearly one company that should not be operating in this country, because the legal residents of this country pride ourselves on our recognition of our inalienable rights, and no one has the right to tell us that we can't do something when we've already established the legal premise to do so. And Bank of America Nazis has clearly overstepped its legal bounds. And Mr. Sirachman needs to sue the hell out of that Nazi-fied establishment.